Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Retro Antique Tour Fall Edition is coming up Friday, September 20th and Saturday, September 21st. Embark on a shop-hop adventure designed for people to discover hidden gems in shops and communities in a well-organized and distinctive antique shopping experience. With participating businesses in Oskaloosa, Pella, New Sharon, Pekin, and Ottumwa. For more information, visit brushedbyjude.com and click on the link for the Retro Antique Tour. Or reach out via email at brushedbyjude@gmail.com or call 641-660-2536. The City of Sigourney is accepting applications for a position of full-time certified police chief. All applicants must be currently certified as a peace officer and must meet Iowa Law Enforcement Academy requirements for the position, which requires testing. Salary will range from $65,000 to $75,000 and will be dependent on qualifications and experience. Offer includes a $5,000 sign-on bonus plus a full benefits package. Request an application from the Sigourney City Clerk at 100 North Main Street in Sigourney. Applications and resumes will be accepted until the position is filled. Hey, and a good evening. Welcome into North English. We are here for Sigourney and English Valley's volleyball here on Steve Shetler Media. With me is Josh Clubb. Josh, this is a historic moment. It's the very first volleyball game on Steve Shetler Media.
Well, it's great to be part of history, and what better way to do it than having Sigourney and EV doing battle. Sigourney's off to a pretty good start this year, 7-2 right now, coming in off a loss to North Mahaska. English Valley just sitting at 3-9. These two teams historically, Sigourney has had the upper hand, winning 15 of the last 16 meetings between these two schools. So Sigourney's had the upper hand. English Valley off to that rough start. We'll see how it goes. As I mentioned, Sigourney lost their most recent game to North Mahaska. That one was a battle. Went to all 5 sets. Sigourney won the first 2 sets, 25-20, 25-21, then dropped the final 3 sets to North Mahaska at New Sharon, and that was worth noting. Also 9 days ago, Sigourney's most recent volleyball game was canceled due to not being able to find officials, so we'll see if there's any rust there as we get going on this one here, but they are in pregame warm-ups, as you can see on your screen. Sigourney in their white warm-up tops out there on the floor now, EV to take it momentarily, and I think, Steve, it was parents' night here, if I remember right. Yeah, I mean they were at least they were announcing the parents, so we're going to call it parents' night.
They were handing out some blue flowers to the English
Valley's
parents.
To the parents. It was great as EV's going to take the floor here and start their warm up. They certainly got a student section on their side with the. We got a guy dressed up as a hot dog over there. We got some ninjas. We got all kinds of people over there. Rowdy crowd to get this gym rocking here tonight.
And we also have we have a Sigourney cheering section of Sigourney football players over here in the corner as well.
Yes, we do.
So
they're kind of fun. And actually, Coach Jensen must have brought him. He's over there up in the stands. Of course, he is guardian of the one Taylor Rosenboom, which we'll get into the starting lineups here quick. Starting lineups for Sigourney. The first 6 that will take the floor will be Bailey Gretter. She's wearing jersey number 1, number 3, McKinley Chittick, number 5, Taylor Rosenboom, number 6, Reagan Clarahan, number 15, Josephine Moore, number 19, Addie Finneran, and then the libero for the Savages starting out here tonight will be number 22, Danny Aller. Worth noting, too, as I look down through this, looking at the rotation, not many plan to come in off the bench, just kind of rotating in the spots that they will. We've got some serve specialists here where Hannah Hanselman will serve for McKinley Chittick, and Gabby Denny also will come in at points for Taylor Rosenboom. So Savages getting some of the bench players in. For English Valley, we got Christy Knapp and Nicole Murphy, Ava Gurking, Taylor Meixel, Hayden Bender, and Alizia Walker as who I was given as the first 6 on the floor, but we will not be surprised to see all of the English Valley girls on the floor sometime tonight, as I was told by their coach. So everybody getting a chance as English Valley warming up now in their gold tops. Sigourney will be wearing all black tops. They did the flip earlier to see who was serving first. I did not see how that resulted, but that'll come up here momentarily. That's the way these two teams are, say, stat-wise this far into the season. These are all team stats. Getting to individuals here in a second. Sigourney's got 140 assists to English Valley's 190. Assists per set, Sigourney's getting 5.6 to English Valley's 6.3. Sigourney's getting 6.7 kills to English Valley's 6.5. And then get down into blocks per set. English Valley's at 1.6, Sigourney at 1.3. Sigourney outdigging the Bears 13.2 to 8.9. Service aces, Sigourney's getting 1.8% to English Valley's 1.3%. So let's go down through these stats. Even though the records are complete opposite of each other, stat-wise they're pretty even. Now English Valley does have a couple more games under their belt, but certainly has the makings. Could be a tight matchup here. They are, I don't know if I mentioned yet, but English Valley is coming in. They've lost 4 in a row. Most recently on September 16th, they lost to Belle Plaine 3-0, which Belle Plaine, North Mahaska, I think, are kind of the teams to beat in the South Iowa Cedar League this year. HLV, they lost to HLV 3-0, Hillcrest Academy 2-0, and Winfield Mount Union 2-0. So their last set win was actually their last match win. That was all the way back on September 7th, where they took care of East Marshall 2-1. So you know they're hungry to get a set win here tonight against the Savages, and we'll see what the two coaches have in store for them. As far as individual stat leaders, Sigourney, their assist leader is Taylor Rosenboom, the senior. She's got 84 assists, averaging 3.4 per set. Reagan Clarahan is the Savage kills leader, another senior, averaging 1.8 kills per set, a 31% efficiency rate on that, and averaging 2.3 points per set. Clarahan also leads the Savages in blocks with 12 blocks on the year, which comes out to half a block per set. Saw Reagan playing a lot last year, and she's just a force up at the net, and I'm sure we'll see more of that again this year. Of course, if you haven't seen any Sigourney volleyball yet, you know they're missing quite a few seniors from last year, but have picked up where they left off, getting all the way to the I think it was the sub-state final game against BCLUW to try to make it to state before they were finally eliminated. So had a decent run last year. For English Valley's, their assist leader is Hayden Bender. The sophomore is getting 156, or has 156 on the year, 5.4 per set. Kills leader is Ava Gerking. She's got 2.2 kills per set, 6.1% effective rate, and 3.3 points per set. Total blocks is Ava Gerking again. The sophomore has 22 blocks, just shy of 1 block per set played. Gerking is also the digs leader with 62 digs on the year, 2.1 per set. And Gerking also leads the team in aces. So the Savages will sure have their eye on Gerking here tonight as she leads the team in just about every category. She's wearing jersey number 6. If you're watching on your screen right now, she's the one fielding the ball right there, or digging the ball right there. So if you want to, let's take a break and let Steve talk about our sponsors here quick.
Yeah, let me jump in with our sponsors before we get the national anthem. We do thank Helmuth Ford for sponsoring tonight, as well as Shetler Insurance Services, Bridget's Public House. We got Cassie O'Rourke at Grimm Real Estate and Insurance. We've got Son-in-Law Services on for tonight, as well as Kelly Style at State Farm in Oskaloosa. SDE Trucking is one of our sponsors. Christy Tarr from American Family Insurance in Oskaloosa. Sigourney Body Shop, Oski Dental, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, and also Adam Clark running for sheriff. He is on board as a sponsor tonight. So we thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. Again, our first volleyball matchup here on Steve Shetler Media between Sigourney at English Valleys tonight. Josh Clubb with the play-by-play. And, we're just waiting for the start of the game.
Yeah, looks like they're getting ready to announce the starters. And we'll see, because the girls, it looks like they're going to be standing up to take the starting lineup for English Valley is different than what I just listed out. So maybe he just did give me jersey numbers. So the Savages will run theirs out. That's McKinley Chittick. And we got Christy Knapp for English Valley. Reagan Clarahan comes out for the Savages. As Olivia Debovec. I don't know how much you can hear on the live stream. It's pretty
kind of muffled.
Yeah. There's Bailey Gretter for the Savages. Ava Gurking and Josephine Moore. Addie Finneran comes out for the Savages. And then Jocelyn Bender for the Bears. Taylor Rosenboom for the Savages. And then Nicole Murphy for the Bears. We got Danny Aller as the libero for the Savages. And then Patera Spies, the libero for the Bears. So, yep, that was not quite the same as what I had listed. And now we're going to listen into the national anthem.
Fabulous rendition of the national anthem.
All right, I wiggled my way back into my seat here.
Now, I should point out that Jane Lucci is sitting at the scorer's table tonight, and Jane is also known for singing the national anthem.
Okay.
So she's even been on the sports section on Saturday mornings as a guest talking about her singing of the national anthem. So she's fantastic. Shout out to Jane.
As we are set to go here, both teams will break their huddle and get this thing going. Best of 5 is what we play to here. If we do get to that deciding set, I believe ends at 15. I'll have to refamiliarize myself with some of the volleyball numbers for the high school level, but we'll figure it out as it goes on.
And I'm glad you're here, Josh, because I don't know the
Yes,
terminology
this is
for
also
volleyball.
history because we're teaching Steve Shetler volleyball terminology. Not that I'm a pro, but I've been around it enough to know a few of the things. Well, the Bears will serve it. It's Christy Knapp back on the near side of the floor. She'll send a walking serve up. Aller fields it to Clarahan. Rosenboom's just going to push it over as English Valley goes to set it up, and a kill attempt right into the net by Ava Gierking. First point will go to Sigourney.
And if you're watching on the screen, this is obviously my first time keeping score of a game.
Here comes Rosenboom serve, or Hanselman, excuse me. And that's going to go down as an ace for get myself situated for Hanselman. First service attempt for her is an ace, and here comes the next. Fielded, set up by the Bears. They're going to get it back over. Sigourney's going to try to set up the back row. Well, they're going to push it up front. Josephine Moore with the attack and the kill. As that ball was tipped, it looked like it was heading out of bounds, but it was tipped in the back row there by Spies. Credit Moore with the kill. And Hanselman back at the line. Sigourney leads 3-0 in the first set. Here comes a kill attempt by Gierking, and that's the sails out of bounds in the back row. First kill attempt by her is no bueno, and Sigourney leads 4-0 now. English Valley not really to set it up there. Here comes a pushover by Griner, received by Evie. Now a kill attempt. That was Debenbach. Here comes another more kill attempt. She's just going to push it over the blockers and gets it to fall. And Sigourney out to a 5-0 lead here in the early going, with Hanselman still serving for the Savages. Fielded in the back by Spies. They get it up. Kill attempt by Debenbach is dug out of there by Aller. They get it set up to Griner. Griner throws it into the net. EV will have their first point of the night. As Gretter looked to just time that jump a little bit too late. She was coming down as she made contact. Will push that ball in the net. Here comes the serve by Debenbach. Aller sends it from the back row over. Trouble for EV, and they're not going to get it back over. The point's going to go to Sigourney. But Danny Aller is going to get a back row kill with the libero uniform on. Not how you draw it up, but works out. As Aller comes out, Finneran comes in. So up on the net for the Savages is Moore, Finneran, and Gretter. Rosenboom, Hanselman, and Reagan Clarahan with the serve. They said EV sends it right back over. Sigourney's going to set it up. Rosenboom gets it to Gretter. Gretter pushes across. EV with a kill attempt from Bender causes problems initially. Sigourney gets it back over, and then sending it right back for the kill is Ava Gierking. Her first successful one of the night. That puts Hayden Bender up to serve for the Bears. Rosenboom sets up Moore. Moore's kill attempt is blocked. Might actually got the net. Nonetheless, it'll be a point for EV. It is, I guess you can see the score on the screen, 3-6. As Bender sends it across. Gretter up to Rosenboom. She's going to set up Finneran this time. Finneran kill attempt is out of bounds in the back row. Over the line by about a width of the ball. That will go to EV. Hanselman receives Bender's serve. Rosenboom to Gretter. Gretter's kill attempt is strong and out of bounds. Bender right back to it, looking to get this thing back to a tie. Her serve is handled by Hanselman. Gets it to Moore from the back row. Gretter and Aller both connect with the ball. Ball goes straight up and back. With backspin on it. That'll knot us up at 6. A little miscommunication between Aller and Gretter. comes Bender's serve. Hanselman pops it up to Rosenboom to Finneran. Finneran's kill attempt this time is good. First kill for Addie Finneran. As Gabby Denny will check in for Taylor Rosenboom. Denny up at the front row. Bailey Gretter sends the serve across. Evie sets it up, a kill for Gear King, and her kill attempt is good. That was her second kill of the night.
We'll throw in that Ava Gherking was an Athlete of the Week last year at one point for the English Valleys Bears on Steve Shetler Media.
Yep, a multi-sport athlete. Here comes Gherking's serve. Hanselman pops it up to the front row. Gretter sets up more. Moore's kill attempt is dug out by Gear King. And now Evie just pushes it back over. Couldn't quite get anything set up there as Gretter's going to set up Finneran. Finneran's kill attempt is strong again. To the back wall it goes, and point for EV. And first lead of the night. Now Gretter's going to look for Denny. Denny has to back up on it and sends it softly across. Easy to field for the Bears. Now they're going to try to push it across into the net. That was Jocelyn Bender. She shoved it right into the net. As McKinley Chittick will check in for Hannah Hanselman. McKinley Chittick is another force. She's right behind Clarahan and blocks at the net, so another force up there at the net. Here comes Josephine Moore with a jump serve. Gear King pops it up to the front row. They're going to try a kill with Knapp. Knapp's kill is dug by the libero. Sent over far side to Chittick, and they're going to whistle it and call a lift on Gretter. Chittick sends it up to Gretter, who pushes it across, and EV was not ready for it. Good decision there by Bailey Gretter. That'll send Aller back to serve because we are knotted up at 9. EV handles the serve from Aller. Get across, Moore pops up the front row. Gretter sets up Clarahan. Clarahan's kill attempt is trouble for the Bears, but they get it back across. Now it's trouble for the Savages, and they'll lose that point. As it went off Clarahan into the hands of Chittick. And down for the Bears point. Sends Murphy out to serve, and her serve goes way out of bounds in the back row. Back to tied up as Rosenboom will come in for Denny for the Savages. He's trying a right side kill, and this is picked up in the back row by the Savages. They're going to try it from the far side. Chittick with the kill attempt is picked up by Gear King. EV is going to get this back across. And no, they're not. Christy Knapp hits it off the side of her hand and into the net. And the Savages regain the lead. EV 10, Sigourney 11. About halfway through this first set, Taylor Rosenboom, serving for the Savages. Gear King picks it up. They send it to the front row, and now a lift is going to be called on Christy Knapp. That's 2 defensive errors in a row by Knapp on the front row there. Served by Rosenboom. Now a kill attempt is tried by Debnevich. Picked up nicely by Moore. Back to Rosenboom. Back to Moore. They get it across. Now a kill attempt by Debnevich, and this is good as Danny Aller dives and can't quite get there. They'll send the service back to the Bears. And Knapp will step back to serve from the near side of the floor. Got Chittick, Clarahan, and Rosenboom on the net for the Savages. There's a little back and forth here. Now Aller's going to bump it from the back row over. English Valley is going to set up. A kill attempt for Gear King, and she hits it into the net. As Hannah Hanselman comes in for McKinley Chittick, she'll take over for serving here. Once through the rotation for both teams. As Demovich tries to kill, Moore picks it up at the net. Rosenboom bumps it over. EV handles it. Now they're going to try to set it up with Demovich again. Her kill attempt is good out of the reach of the hands of the diving Aller. Austin Demovich back to serve. Her serve is picked up by Moore. Rosenboom sets up Clarahan. Kill attempt is blocked. Clarahan digs it out of the net. Gritter sends it right back across. And now a kill attempt by Gierking, and she hits it into the net. Aller will come out. As she rotates to the front row. In will come Maddie Finneran. Reagan Clarahan on the serve. This is an ace for Reagan Clarahan. AV sends the serve right back across. Rosenboom's going to set up Gretter. Gretter hits it hard. It's blocked at the net. Trouble for the Savages and falls for the Bears' point. Nicole Murphy comes in for the Libero Spies. Serving is Hayden Bender. Savages pick up the serve. They set up Finneran. Finneran's kill attempt is a battle at the net and falls to the Bears' side for the Savage point. Now Denny will check in for Rosenboom. Gretter's serve. It's fielded by Spies. Looks like they're going to set up a kill attempt by Jocelyn Bender, and this sails out of bounds in the back row. For another Savage point, it was 17-13 in the first set. As the Bears set up Gierking. Gierking's kill attempt. This is way back and out. And Gierking is just a little bit off, and they're going to take a timeout to talk about it. But her kill attempts have either went into the net or all the way to the back wall. So trying to find the in-between space as the Bears take their first timeout.
I'll jump in here with some sponsors that are making our game possible tonight here on Steve Shetler Media. That includes Helmuth Ford. We've got Shetler Insurance Services, Bridget's Public House, as well as Cassie O'Rourke at Grimm Real Estate and Insurance, Son-in-Law Services, Kelly Style at State Farm Insurance, SDE Trucking, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, Sigourney Body Shop, Oski Dental, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, and Adam Clark for Sheriff. All on board for tonight's volleyball game. First volleyball game here on Steve Shetler Media, Sigourney at English Valleys tonight.
All right, first time out of the game was taken by the Bears. Sigourney leads 18-13. Bailey Gretter still serving for Sigourney. And her serve goes into the net for the Bears' point. Nelson, Ava Gierking back to serve for English Valleys. Her serve is fielded by Hanselman. Pops it up to Gretter, who sends it over to the far side to Denny. Denny's going to push it over, but it's going to be called a lift on Denny. Point will be awarded to English Valley. Gierking's serve is into the net. Now send it back to the side of the Savages. McKinley Chittick, will check in for Hanselman. Joe Moore's serve. It's fielded by Spies. Pop it up. They set up a kill attempt by Knapp. Knapp's kill is picked up by Aller. Addie Finneran tries to tip it over the net and sends it into the net and drops for the Bears' point. Hayden Bender to serve. Savages look to attack from the 10-foot line. It's Moore, picked up by the Bears. Now Dobovich tries a kill. Aller picks it up. Gretter pushes it right back over, and it's trouble for the Bears. goes down as a kill for Bailey Gretter. As Reagan Clarahan checks in for Addie Finneran. We got students falling all over the floor over there out of the student section.
I apologize for missing that on the camera.
Here comes Danny Aller serve, catches the net. It's trouble for EV. They're going to try to get it across, and it's going to be a lift. The deadliest serve in volleyball, one that just catches the net. As McKinley Chittick shoots a three-pointer back to Danny Aller there. That was a good-looking arc on that three-point shot. Aller's serve is out of bounds from the back row.
So if we have new volleyball viewers, what do you go to in each set, Josh?
25 per set, unless the deciding set, I do believe, goes to 15, which would be the fifth set. There's a kill attempt by Clarahan that goes out of bounds. By new volleyball viewers, Steve, are you talking about yourself? I just had to ask.
No comment.
Here comes a kill by Denny. It's blocked initially at the net, but then the Bears almost get it back over. No, they don't. Clarahan was there to try for a block if she could, but never made it over the white line, as Denny will check back out for Rosenboom.
I don't appreciate that assumption, Josh.
I'm sorry, Steve.
But yes, you're totally right.
Here comes Rosenboom serve, picked up by Gerking in the back row. EV's going to try a kill from the near side. Sigourney picks it up. Now a kill by Chittick is trouble for the Bears, and it is good. That'll go down as a kill for McKinley Chittick. Peeking over at the screen, I'll try to keep everybody up to date on who's in the front row for the Savages, because you can't quite make those out. Right now it's McKinley Chittick, Reagan Clarahan, and Bailey Gretter. Here's a serve from Rosenboom to Gerking. Now Dobovec's going to try to kill. Aller picks it up. Rosenboom sets up Clarahan. Clarahan's kill attempt is picked up by Evie. It does hit the ceiling, but they're able to get it back across anyway. Aller up to Rosenboom. Rosenboom sets up Clarahan. Clarahan's kill attempt is trouble and is good. Was that? I did not see the signal on which team took the timeout. I would assume EV, as we are at set point right now. But the Bears certainly not out of this set by any means. I mean, just need a 7-point rally. And this set's been pretty back and forth, so I think we're in her for the long haul tonight here. Can't imagine either team really pulling away too far. Rosenboom will continue to serve for the Savages. Chittick, Clarahan, and Gretter on the front row for the Savages. Chittick will be on the far left. Gretter to the near side right. Clarahan in the center. Here comes the serve picked up. They're going to set up Dobovec. Her kill attempt is blocked by Clarahan, but falls on the Savage side for the Bears' point. Next point for the Savages will end the set. Here's the serve. Aller sends it to Rosenboom. Rosenboom sets up Clarahan. Clarahan's kill attempt is dug out of there. They set up Gerking. Gerking pushes it over. Aller dives, sets it up. Rosenboom pushes it far side to Chittick. Chittick's kill attempt is picked up by the Bears. They're set their own kill attempt by Gerking. It pounces off the net. It's trouble for the Savages, but Aller cannot get it over, and the Bears win that point. Bears not going out without a fight, but that service error will end this set. Sigourney will get the first one by a score of 25-20. And they'll take a 3-minute timeout before we get back to some action here.
All righty, let me clear the scores off of the screen here. So, we do thank all of our sponsors for making our game possible here on Steve Sheltner Media. We've got Helmuth Ford. We've got Shetler Insurance Services. We've got Bridget's Public House. We've got Cassio Rourke at Grimm Real Estate. Son-in-law Services. Kelly Stiles State Farm in Oskaloosa. SDE Trucking on board as a sponsor. Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance in Oskaloosa. Sigourney Body Shop. Oski Dental, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, and Adam Clark for Sheriff on as a sponsor for tonight. We thank all of those businesses and different sponsors for making our broadcast possible tonight. Of course, we're doing volleyball tonight. Josh and I will be in Pekin tomorrow night for Pekin football as Pekin takes on Columbus. What are you expecting there, Josh?
Well, we've seen so far this year with Pekin football that they've given up 10 points total, and 7 of those 10 points were kind of at a point when the game was out of hand. So the defense is just stifling. Their offenses look great. It's hard to gauge whether their opponents have been inferior. I feel like their last opponent, Danville, was pretty decent football team, just quite not there. So it's hard to say. Looking on the Columbus side, but I do have a gut instinct that Pekin's going to find a way to win that one. I don't think we're going to be in store for another continuous clock game night, as all 3 of Pekin's have done. And
those have been nice, though. They've gotten us home a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. As many points as they've been scoring, even with the continuous clock, I don't know that they've gotten us home earlier. Of course, that'll be on here. And then also these Savages will all be doing homecoming tomorrow night as Cardinal, one of Pekin's previous opponents, travels to Sigourney to take on the Cobras.
We try to keep everybody covered here on Steve Shetler Media from the area.
Here comes the first serve of the set. That was from Taylor Rosenboom, and that's good for an ace. Up front for the Savages right now is Chittick, Clarahan, and Gretter. Gretter's going to come to the near side, Chittick to the far side. Service by Rosenboom. Picked up. They're going to set up. She mishit that one. Olivia Doubleback. And that is a point for the Savages. They're out to a 2-0 lead. Of course, that last set, they went out to a 5-0 lead. And English Valley crawled their way back in, kept it close the whole way through. Rosenboom serves, picked up by Gerking. Send it near side to Knapp. Knapp's kill attempt is picked up by Moore. Rosenboom sets up Chittick. Chittick's kill attempt is tipped. Picked up by the Bears. Knapp's kill attempt again is picked up by the Savages. Now they're just going to have to bump it over. Gerking picks it up. Sends it this time to Olivia, who has it picked up by Aller. Now Chittick just bumps it across, trying to find a hole in this Bears defense. Now another kill attempt. Neither team able to find a gap here thus far as Gretter sends it across. Gerking's there. Doubleback sends it back to the back corner this time. Moore's there. Rosenboom to Chittick. Chittick's kill attempt is a little strong and goes out of bounds for the Bears' first point of the set.
That was some phenomenal action, Josh.
It was very phenomenal. Absolutely. Here comes Knapp. But that last series is Knapp's service error. Goes into the net. Last series, I think Chittick just was looking for that back row because they hit it to the middle. The Savages hit it to the middle of the Bears defense every time before that, and they just couldn't get it past. Here comes a serve from Hannah Hanselman. All is a little bit of trouble for the Bears, but they do get it back over. Rosenboom sets up Clarahan. Clarahan's kill attempt is blocked. Dug out of the net by Moore. Sit back over by Hanselman. Because now they're going to try Debovec from the near side corner. Gets picked up by the Savages, and Clarahan gets it to run down the net and fall on the Bears' side. I'm sure that's what she was thinking as she was going up for that backwards behind her head to just roll her down the net. Actually, Josephine Moore's over there mimicking what she just did. Here comes the serve. Debovec's shot is blocked. Clarahan punches it back over. The Bears are going to set up Debovec again. She sends it to the middle to the libero. Aller, far side to Moore. Moore's kill attempt is good. Off the outreached arms of Spies into the wall. As Hanselman will wait. rise, picks up her serve. They're going to set up Debovic. She's just going to try to push it over. The Savages are there. Rosenboom sends it far side to Hanselman, who just bumps it across. Now kill attempt by Gierking, and this is good. Perfect spot by Gierking as she hit the near side corner. And the Bears win that rally. Here's Olivia Debovic. Service picked up by Moore. Rosenboom tries to push it over. It's in trouble. Clarahan comes in, and now a whistle. A point to the Bears. Clarahan's pushed back over. Actually went up into the ceiling before it crossed the net. Or, excuse me, after it crossed the net. Debovic switches the side, sends it across, right to the middle again. Rosenboom sets up Clarahan. Clarahan's kill attempt is blocked. Tipped and it was blocked there by, I believe that was Gierking, but it landed out of bounds on Sigourney's side, so a point for the Savages. Now send Reagan Clarahan back to serve for the Savages as a conversation's being had between the officials and the AD. Student section getting a little too loud, or not so much loud as what the words are. Comes Gierking, pushes it across the back row. Clarahan picks it up to Rosenboom, set up Gretter. Gretter's kill attempt is tipped at the net, but goes down for a kill for Bailey Gretter. Bears set up Gierking again. Gierking's kill attempt is just inside again. And Gierking was missing long and missing short in the last set, but on point here in this one. It's her second kill.
Gierking's body type is perfect for a volleyball player here in Southeast Iowa.
Yeah.
Tall and lean.
Here comes a serve from Hayden Bender, sent right back across by the Savages, and then killed at the net by Finneran, but she got into the net. Point will go to the Bears. Yes, and Gierking and Reagan Clarahan's built that same way. Very tall. And they both clearly have some ups. They got some jump ability. As battle at the net now is going to be, what's the call here?
That was interesting.
It was battle at the net. They called it 4 hits. So Captain Josephine Moore is going to go talk to the head official real quick, head referee here real quick. Doesn't change anything. It is 7-6 EV. Or excuse me, 7-6 Sigourney. As the serve by Bender comes across. Moore sends it across for a kill. Denny will check in for Rosenboom. Bailey Gretter will go back to serve. Savages front line right now is Joe Moore, Gabby Denny, and Addie Finneran. Finneran in the middle, Denny to the near side, Moore to the far side. As the Bears set up a kill attempt by Jocelyn Bender, picked up by the Savages. Addie Finneran punches it over the blocker and gets it to fall. Oh, never mind. I guess.
What the heck happened there?
I guess they called Finneran in the net. And now a miscommunication by the Savages as it's popped up by Hanselman, and nobody came to help her out, and that's going to spawn Coach Davis to take a timeout and talk things over.
Yeah, some weird plays, some weird officiating at times. Not complaining, but just interesting.
Yeah, that battle at the net, I think what they were arguing was that they hit it hit the net and the EV player's hand and came back in play, and Sigourney got it back over in 3. But, of course, they don't have instant replay, so they can go back and look at it.
Yeah.
And you're basically – it's kind of like a lot of challenges in different sports when you don't have replay. You're basically asking the guy that's the tallest standing person in the building right now to hold up a sign and say, "Yep, I'm wrong. I'm wrong."
We'll throw in some sponsors here: Helmuth Ford, Shetler Insurance Services, Bridget's Public House, Casio Rourke at Grimm Real Estate, Son-in-Law Services, and Kelly Style at State Farm.
All right, out of timeout. Gear King serving for the Bears. It is 8-8. All knotted up here. Hanselman sends it up to Denny. Denny sends it back to the back row. Moore over her head to get it back over to the EV side. Now a kill by Nicole Murphy is blocked at the net by Addie Finneran. And Hanselman will check out. In will come Chittick. So you got Finneran, Chittick, and Denny at the front row. Finneran in the center. Denny to the near side. Chittick to the far side. As the Bears try a 10-foot line kill, picked up by the Savages. Now it's going to be whistle dead, and a lift is going to be called on, I believe that was Gretter that hit that up there. Comes a serve by Jocelyn Bender, put right back over the net by the Savages, and in trouble for the Bears immediately, and now a double hit is going to be called on the Bears. Or a lift, I guess.
The old "you can't do that" chant.
Yep. There's a serve from Aller, and that's an ace for Danny Aller. His dugout gets up in the rafters. EV's able to play it out of there, and then they just let it fall to the ground. That's kind of one of those cause and effect things where they reacted just fine to the ball in the ceiling and then didn't react after the next hit. The Bears set up Deblovec. Sends it to Moore. Moore sends a Gretter up to give to Chittick. Chittick's kill attempt is picked up initially. Up into the ceiling again. This is going to be trouble, and the Savages will score. Haller serves it into the net and gives the service back to the Bears. As Nicole Murphy sends it across, and this looks a little strong, and it is out of bounds. Yes, Rosenboom will check in for Denny now, and she will serve. Service picked up. Deblovec tries to kill. Moore's there to pick it up. It's trouble, though. Clarahan digs it out of the net. Moore comes back and picks it up, but they call it out of bounds. Must have been on the outside of the antenna. Can't tell that for sure from our angle, but I don't know why else he'd whistle it then. It's served by Knapp. Savage set up a kill attempt by Clarahan, and that's good. There's a kill for Reagan Clarahan. As Hannah Hanselman will check in for Chittick. Hanselman serve. Is pushed right back over quickly. Haller is there. Rosenboom to Clarahan's kill attempt is picked up by Evie. They're going to bump it right back over, and Clarahan's going to kill it up the net. Evie digs it out. Now kill attempt by Gherking. This goes into the net. Hanselman serves it into the net. (16-12), both matches or both sets. Sigourney's been able to build a lead to start the set, but Evie is first set and this set just keeping it close enough to stay in it. Here comes a kill attempt by Gherking, and it is good. believe that's her third kill of this set. Nebelbeck sends it across. Kill attempt by Clarahan is blocked at the net, and it's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be a kill for Clarahan. And that will send Reagan over to serve as well. She's going to serve from the middle. Sends it across. Evie picks it up, steps up for a middle kill. Gherking just tries to bump it over the blocking Finner, and she gets it across, but Sigourney gets it right back, and it's trouble. Rosenboom with the push. Gets it to the back row. Evie could not respond. Clarahan serves, picked up in the back row, got some backspin on it. Nebelbeck gets it to Gherking, who reverse bumps it across. Now a setup for a more kill attempt, and this is picked up in the back row by Nebelbeck, but nobody communicates, and it falls to the floor. This has happened a couple of times with EV tonight, a couple of times with Sigourney as well. And now, after that miscommunication, English Valley's coach is going to take a timeout and talk things over.
All right, I'll jump in here with some sponsors. Pick up where we left off last time. Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance on board as a sponsor tonight. SDE Trucking, Sigourney Body Shop, Oski Dental, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, and Adam Clark for Sheriff on board as sponsors. We thank all of our sponsors. They're kind of taking a chance since we've never done volleyball here on Steve Shetler Media, but with the voice, the professionalism of Josh Clubb, never fear.
Never fear.
Volleyball is here.
I tell you, volleyball, talking about a volleyball game is a lot of words. But at least I got a video screen to rely on now. If I stop talking or if I'm completely wrong, you know I'm wrong, so you can point it out. Out of the timeout, Reagan Clarahan still serving. Got Joe Moore, Bailey Gretter, and Addie Finneran up on the net for the Savages. EV drops 4 to the back row. For Clarahan's serve, it goes right to Gherking. She sends it up front to Bender. Bender to the near side to Jocelyn Bender, and Bender gets a kill out of the outstretched reach arms of Hanselman. I totally just twisted my tongue up there.
The professionalism of Josh Clubb.
Here comes a serve by Bender, and that's an ace for Bender. And Savages cannot dig it out of there. And the timeout has proven effective for the Bears. Bender serves, picked up by Hanselman. Rosenboom's going to set up Moore on the far side. Moore's kill attempt is picked up in the back row by Debelvec. Now Gherking's going to try to push it across, and she does, off tipped by Finneran, and Gretter could not pick it up.
Here come the Bears.
Here come the Bears, 16-19. Currently on a 3-point rally. Bender's serve looked a little long, but Aller went for it. Rosenboom sets up Moore. Moore's kill attempt is blocked at the net. Aller can't get back across the floor in time. Make it 4 in a row for English Valley. As Hayden Bender goes back to work. Rosenboom sets up Gretter to the near side this time. This push causes problems as Christy Knapp just mishit that. Denny will check in for Rosenboom now, and Gretter will go back to serve. Initially picked up, pushed back over the net, has problems at the net. Finneran pushes it back across. The Bears can't do anything with it. As Gretter serves, left-handed serve from Gretter. Just noticed that. Comes a push across by the Bears. Gretter's going to set up Denny on the near side. Denny's kill attempt is picked up by Spies. as they set up Bender for a kill attempt, picked up by Hanselman. Gretter sets up Aller from the 10-foot line. Aller's kill attempt goes out of bounds. And the Bears end that run. That'll send Gherking back to serve for the Bears. Hanselman picks it up. Gretter's going to set up Finneran. Finneran just pushes it to the back row. Gherking picks it up. And they're going to set up a kill attempt for Bender. Sigourney picks it up, pushes it right back across, and EV miscommunicates as the ball drops right on the 10-foot line. As Chittick will come in for Hanselman. Joe Moore serving from the far side of the floor. Her jump serve dives down, picked up by Gherking. They're going to set up Bender on the far side. Bender is picked up by Gretter. Aller sends it to Chittick. Chittick's kill attempt is dug out of there. Bears set up. That was Murphy that is going to get the kill as the Savages can't quite handle it. She changed course. Looked like she was going to go for a spike attempt, but then changed up and pushed it over. Savages weren't ready for it. Nelson Jocelyn Bender back to serve. Picked up by Chittick. Gretter's going to set up Chittick. Chittick's kill attempt is good. I don't know if you were watching that one, Steve, but Chittick hit that ball about 200 miles an hour. Here comes the serve from Aller. And it is an ace for Aller.
I only had it at about 199.
Okay.
If you say 200, 200 it is.
Second ace for Aller here in this set as she looks to serve the set victory. 24-19, picked up by Gherking at the net. Trouble for Clarahan, and the Bears live to see another serve. It's going to bring Spies back in to serve. Out will come Nicole Murphy. Spies sends it across. Aller sends it up to the front row to Gretter. Gretter is going to set up Clarahan. Clarahan's kill attempt is picked up by Bender. As now they're going to set up Murphy. Murphy's kill attempt that was Knapp. It's picked up. Chittick's going to try it again, and she hits it 198 miles an hour that time and gets the kill and the set win. So the Savages out to a 2-0 lead here. Can finish the night with a win in this set. As the Bears are up against the wall, they'll have to get a set victory here to keep this thing going. And I'll let Steve thank our sponsors one more time.
All right, all of our sponsors making our broadcast possible. Helmuth Ford, Shetler Insurance Services. We've got Bridget's Public House. Cassie O'Rourke at Grimm Real Estate. Son-in-Law Services. I hear the guy at Son-in-Law Services does a heck of a job.
They do.
Heck of a job.
They do great work. Give them a call
Kelly
for all
Style.
your small stuff needs.
Kelly Style at State Farm. SDE Trucking. Sigourney Body Shop. Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance. Oski Dental. We got Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics. And Adam Clark running for Keokuk County Sheriff on board as a sponsor. I do want to also mention, if you like tonight's broadcast, we will be doing another Sigourney game at Keota. That comes up on Monday, September 30th. So we'll be on the air for that game as well. So getting a couple of volleyball games in on our schedule here on Steve Shetler Media, along with Pekin football.
As they're getting all set up here for the third set. Steve's screen there on his scoreboard. The numbers in the bluish color are your set score. The gold numbers are your live score of the set in progress. I should say the match scores in blue to be technical and keep my professionalism up. Oh, the Bears will start. Knapp sends it across, not across. It goes into the net. It's just like that. Chittick will check out. Hanselman will come in and be the first server for the Savages. Bears. Set up Devilbeck. Savages handle it. Moore tries to kill the cross court. Picked up by Knapp. And Devilbeck again with the kill. Dug out by Libero Aller. Moore. His kill attempt is blocked at the net and down. First two sets, Sigourney got out to a 5-0 lead, and the Bears just kind of hung around and tied it up throughout both sets. This one, they tied up here in the early going. Devilbeck serve is picked up by Hanselman. Rosenboom back to the back row, and Aller just sends it across. The Bears opportunity to really set it up here, and a kill attempt is good by Jocelyn Bender.
Is that EV's first lead?
No, they had a lead in the first set for a brief period, but first lead since about the 16th, 17th point of the first set. So not going down without a fight here as Devilbeck sends it across. Moore sets up, or sends it to Rosenboom, sets up Clarahan. Her kill attempt was blocked. She sends it right back over. Gherkin tries to push it over the net, and they're going to say that she got into the net. And Gherkin knew it too immediately. On her head as Finneran will now check in for Aller. And Reagan Clarahan will go back to serve. Gherkin picks up the serve. They're going to set up a kill attempt to the near side to Bender. It's picked up in the ceiling. It's trouble, but it bounces around just enough that Rosenboom can get there and sends it across. The Bears not giving up on it as Gherkin was right there to send it right back across. Savages could not get it back across. And
didn't know if that ball was going to come out of the ceiling. It stayed up there for a while.
Bounced around up there for a little bit, didn't it? Hayden Bender now to Rosenboom. Setting up more. Moore pushes it over the blockers and gets it to fall. Moore's always had a great eye for that, of knowing when to just dunk it over their heads versus actually truly try to kill it, as Denny checks in for Rosenboom. Served by Bailey Gretter. Gherkin sends it near side to Bender. Bender's kill attempt is stuck by Josephine Moore. Reached her hands out there. She didn't really need to do that, as Hanselman was back there ready to receive it. Here comes Gherkin's serve now. Moore gets it up to Gretter. Gretter sends it Aller with a kill attempt from the 10-foot line. This is way out of bounds. I do believe this is the largest lead that EV has had, though. 2 points, 5-3. Gherkin serves, picked up by Hanselman. Gretter sets up Moore. Moore pushes it to the far back corner. English Valleys picks it up. He's going to have to push it across as Moore sets up, sends it to Gretter, right back to Moore. Moore literally punched it to the back row. Evie gets it back across. Gretter now sets up Finneran. Finneran's shot top is the block, and she double hits it to give the Evie point. Seen a couple times tonight where these two teams kind of get in this mode of really can't score on each other. Hanselman hits the dig. That'll be an ace for Gherkin. Hanselman gets this one cleanly. Gretter's going to set up Denny on the far side. Denny hits it into the net. And I would assume Sigourney's probably going to take a timeout here. They do. Trailing 8-3.
And once again, if you're a sports fan, high school sports fan, you can tune in tomorrow evening for Pekin football. Pekin will be taking on Columbus here on Steve Shetler Media. Pregame right around 6:45. And kickoff right at 7. Tune in for that. We'll also have Clint Dye's coverage of Sigourney Keota homecoming. Clint with his fantastic photos. We're kind of stretching Clint this year. He's taken some videos, some highlights of the game with videos as well this year, and his weekly article as well for SK Football.
Gherkin still serving for the Bears here, and yeah, he takes some pretty sweet pictures when you go back and look at them. Picked up by Moore. Gretter sets up Finneran, who's just going to have to bump it over. Little miscommunication by Sigourney. See if they can gather it back in now. A kill attempt by Jocelyn Bender goes out of bounds. Chittick will check in for Hanselman. Chittick, Pinner, and Denny on the front line for the Savages. Back row is Moore, Gretter, and Aller. Here comes the serve, picked up by Gierking. Sent it far side to Bender. Her kill attempt this time is good on the far back corner of the court. Bailey Gretter could not cover the ground to get there. Comes Jocelyn Bender's serve, and she serves it out of bounds. Finneran will check out, in will come Clarahan. Serving will be Danny Aller. Gretter sets up Clarahan. He just pushes it, but it goes out of bounds. Ten to 5 now here in this third set. EV wins the set. We'll play a fourth. It is the best of 5 for those of you unfamiliar with it. Here's a serve by Spies that goes out of bounds from the
I would just like to say that
back.
I knew that.
Okay. Ten to 6. And Denny will serve as she walks up the basketball lane and serves it into the net. Some girls, you watch their facial expression as soon as they hit the ball, and you just know it's not going to be a good serve. She knew it right away. Now checking in Taylor Mikesel. Checks in for Christy Knapp. Mikesel in to serve. Her serve is way out of bounds in the back row, or back line. And Hanselman will check in for Chittick and serve for the Savages. 11 to 7. Bears look to set up Debovec, and she gets the kill from the near side corner. She was a little quiet in the last set. First set, she was Olivia Debovec. Was scoring most of the points for the Bears. She's now serving. Serve is picked up by Moore, hits the light, comes down. Aller gets it up to Clarahan, who dunks it over the net. Evie and Clarahan and Bender were battling at the net, and Clarahan wins that battle. Spinnerin comes back in for Aller. Clarahan sends it across. For a Gherkin kill attempt. It's a good-looking kill, but Rosenboom picks it up. Now Moore sends it across. Bears. Near side Bender. Blocked at the net by Finneran. And down for the Savage point. Clarahan hits it. On the service error, and Aller will come right back in. Hayden Bender now serving for the Bears. Moore's kill attempt is good. As Denny checks in for Rosenboom, Bailey Gretter set to serve. Left-handed serve from the near side of the floor is picked up by AV, and it's bumped right at the net. Finneran reaches over and pokes it right back to him. They're going to set it up again, try it again with Bender. This is off the hands of Finneran, and Moore can't help save it. Gierking sends it across. Moore pushes it up to Gretter. Gretter's going to set up Finneran. Finneran dunks it over. EV's able to get it right back over. Gretter pushes it up in the air. Aller tries to set, but gets over the net and an outreach. That is an in. If they call it in, they do. That's not what she was trying to do, but it worked out. She's trying to set up, I think, Finneran here in the near side corner as Chittick will check in for Hanselman on the front row. And Moore will serve for the Savages. Jump serve comes across right to Gierking. She looks up in the air. Bender is going to try to kill it to him. She tries to dink it over. Denny sends it over to Finneran, who sends it across. Now, kill attempt by Bender is off the hands of Aller. Jumped in front of Gretter. Gretter looked like she was squared up to it, and Aller jumped in front. Give the Bears the point. 15-11. And Jocelyn Bender back to serve. Her serve just catches the net and is trouble for Joe Moore. As Denny on the near side there thought it was going to clear the net. And now a service ace by Bender off the hands of, I believe that was Chittick, and a timeout's going to be called by Coach Davis. As EV's got another little bit of a run going here. Scored 5 of the last 6 points, so Coach Davis wanting to talk things over.
All right. Again, we thank our sponsors making our game possible. Make sure you see those sponsors rotating down in your bottom right corner. Thank them when you're out and about and doing business. If you see our sponsors or do business with our sponsors, make sure you tell them that you saw their ads here on Steve Shuttler Media and you appreciate them making our broadcasts possible. As if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. So appreciate our sponsors. We, of course, are at North English tonight. Sigourney Savages, English Valley's Bears here on Steve Shuttler Media in volleyball action.
Sigourney leads 2-0. English Valley, though, 17-11 here in the third set, and the service by Bender is into the net. Out of the timeout. Send it back to Sigourney. It'll be Danny Aller serving. Reagan Clarahan just checks in for Addie Finneran. Aller's serve is trouble, and it's an ace. Another ace for Danny Aller. Non-official stats, but I'm pretty sure 2 aces in the first 2 sets. That's her first one in this set. See if she can get another one. Aller's serve is picked up. They're going to try to push it over. That was Knapp. Clarahan hits it back over, and English Valley sets it up to Debovec, who mishits it and goes into the net for the Savage point. As Chittick and Aller keeping it loose out there. Chittick's trying to shoot a hoop through Aller's outstretched arms, and maybe a little too loose as Aller hits it out of bounds on the serve and send it back to EV. Served by, I would say Gierking, but that's actually Murphy. As Chittick hits it right back across, and this is out of bounds. Murphy's serve is picked up by Aller. Gretter sends it far side to Chittick, who's going to try to dink it over the net. She does, but EV picks it up. Now Debovec tries to hit it to the back row. It is in, out of the diving Danny Aller. And Coach Davis and Aller, that was overturned by the head official as Coach Davis was standing right on that back line. And it looked out from here too. The head referee overturned that. Savage point, so 19-15. Gabby Denny to serve for the Savages. Denny's serve is mishandled initially by Gierking, but they get it back across. Aller sends it up to Rosenboom, who's going to set up Clarahan's kill, and this is good. So since that timeout, Sigourney's won 5 of the last 7 points. Rosenboom serves, picked up in the back row. Sent back to the back row. Aller's there. Rosenboom's going to set up. No, it's going to be called either a double hit or a lift. They're going to call it a double hit. Double hit, lift in that setter's position. It looks exactly the same to me. I don't know what the difference is. Serve across, picked up by Aller. Rosenboom's going to set up. Clarahan's kill attempt is tipped at the net. It's trouble for EV, but they get it out of there. Gierking sends it to the back row. It's out of bounds, though. Aller was going for it and did not make contact with it. EV's coaching staff is asking for a tip. As they continue to discuss it. And they do award the point to EV. Comes a serve from Knapp. Dunked over by Rosenboom. EV sends it right back across. Moore sends it up the front to Rosenboom. Rosenboom set up Clarahan. Clarahan's kill attempt is good. They'll bring Hanselman in for Chittick.
You could tell Clarahan was just salivating at that.
She
one.
was.
She was like, feed me more.
She could see the open side on the near side of the floor here, and it's probably almost 201 miles an hour. I'm not real sure. Comes the serve from Hanselman, and I actually could not tell if that was blocked by Clarahan or if it hit the net. It was bang, bang. Nonetheless, it's a point for Sigourney. Hanselman sends it across. AV is going to set up Gierking. No, it's going to be Olivia with it. Sigourney picks it up, though. Gretter pushes it across to the back row. Trouble for EV. Though looks like they might get this back across. They do. Aller sends it up to Rosenboom. Rosenboom's going to set up Clarahan. Clarahan missed it in the air. Mistimed her jump and whiffed on it. 22-18. English Valley 3 points away from avoiding the sweep anyway. Moore pops it up. Rosenboom right back to Moore. Moore tries to push it over the defense. She's successful, but Evie gets it back. Now battle at the net. Back to EV. They push it off the net. Gretter pops it up in the air. Rosenboom sets up Moore far side. Moore's kill attempt is blocked but goes out of bounds. Reagan Clarahan. Serve goes into the net. Aller comes right back in for her. Haydenbender sends it across. Hanselman to Rosenboom to Moore. Moore's kill attempt is picked up. They're going to try it with Bender on this side. Aller picks it up. Rosenboom sets up Moore again. Moore's kill attempt is blocked at the net but goes out of bounds on EV's side. For the Savage point. 23-20 now. Gretter sends it across. Gierking is there. They're going to set Gierking right back up. Her kill attempt is good. And EV is 1 point away from winning the third set and avoiding the sweep with Ava Gierking back to serve. Gretter sets up Moore. Moore dinks it over the defense. Spies is there. Bender tries to send it across. Gretter's there. Aller sets up Moore on the far side. Moore hits it across. EV's going to play it right at the net. They push it over. Hanselman. Gretter to Finneran. Finneran's kill attempt is hit softly, picked up by Gierking. Near side. And hit into the net by Christy Knapp. Savages survive. And now a point is awarded to EV on a substitution error, a rotation error. as there was some confusion as Bailey Gretter initially went back to serve. And the Savages are still still talking to the referee. Actually, Joe Moore is talking to the head official. She's the captain. They can do that. And we're going to, they already erased the scoreboard in the gym, but Moore looks like she's got something else to talk about. We're going to call it, I guess, a Bears win at this point until we see anything different. So, Steve, I'll let you get the sponsors one last time. Or one more time, I should say.
Yeah. Again, we do thank our sponsors for making our game possible. We'll go in reverse order this time. How about that?
There you go.
Adam Clark running for Keokuk County Sheriff. We've got Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics. We've got Oski Dental, Sigourney Body Shop, SDE Trucking, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance. We've got Son-in-Law Services, Kelly Style at State Farm Insurance, Bridget's Public House, Cassio Rourke at Grimm Real Estate. Excuse me as I cough right in mid-broadcast. Also, Shetler Insurance Services, Homoth Ford. Did I miss anybody? I don't know. My cough threw me off, Josh.
Well, that point did stand, and Bears pick up their first set win. It's been 25-20, 25-19, 21-25. It's been our set scores, so getting to 19 in the second set were the Bears, but other than that, both teams have got to 20, so long battle here. And, of course, the Savages got to probably thinking about their last outing where they won the first two sets. Then North Mahaska came back and actually got the victory from them. So we played at 25 again here. If Sigourney wins, the match is over. If EV wins, we'll go to the fifth and deciding set and play that one to 15 points. Taylor Rosenboom will go back to serve for the Savages. And she serves it into the net. Snap will send it across for the Bears. Rosenboom's going to set up. Clarahan pushes it across. EV sets it up to Mikesel, who hits it into the net. Hanselman and Chittick switch out, and Hanselman will go back to serve. As quickly, Devilvech gets a kill as Aller could not track it down. And Olivia will go back to serve for the Bears. Moore picks it up. Rosenboom's going to set up Clarahan in the middle of the net, and it's blocked at the net by Gierking. Aller keeps it alive. Rosenboom sends it across on the reverse bump. EV this time sets up Bender on the near side. Bender's shot is initially blocked by Clarahan, but falls on the Sigourney side of the net. Another Bears point, 3-1. Here comes the serve. Denny to Moore, Rosenboom to Moore. Picked up. Trouble for the Bears as they try to get it across, and they got 2-4 hits. Savages to win that point. And Savage football boys were just jumping up and down before that last serve. And this whole set of Blazers, I was questioning its structural engineering.
It's a lot of weight jumping up and
Here
down.
comes Clarahan's serve, and this is out of bounds on the far side of the floor. Hayden Bender sends it across, picked up by Aller. Rosenboom gets it to Finner, and he's just going to have to bump it over. EV setting up a kill attempt by Bender. She dinks it over the net. Finneran keeps it alive. Moore. Rosenboom sends it across, and that's trouble. for Debovec. She thought that wall was coming a lot quicker than it was. Gretter sends it across. Spies up. They're going to set up Bender on the near side, and her kill attempt is way out of bounds in the far corner. As we get knotted up at 4.
I'm a fan of the way Gretter just pounds the ball before she serves it.
Yep. Got to get the right PSI in there. Here comes the kill attempt again by Bender. That's a battle at the net, though. Tipped by Denny. Evie gets it across nonetheless. Gretter just sends it over. Evie right back over. Now Gretter's going to set up more on the backside, and this kill attempt is good. It's important for volleyball players, and I'm sure both coaches are saying the same thing there. They kind of got caught in that back and forth game and not setting up their kill attempts, and finally Sigourney did, and Moore gets it. Gretter's serve is picked up by Gierking. Right back to Gierking, and her kill attempt goes into the net. Gretter's serve was nearly out of bounds, but picked up by Evie, and now kill attempt by Bender goes into the net. Sigourney on a 3-point run here. Now they're going to set up Gierking in the middle. She pokes it to the back row. Aller to Gretter. Denny has to just push it across. Gierking sets up Bender in the center court. Bender, I don't know how she hit that ball that way, but she was going to the middle of the floor and somehow hit it behind her. Just completely turned her hand and gets the kill. That sends Ava Gierking, the sophomore, back to serve. Moore sends it up to Gretter. Gretter just dunks it across. And right back across goes Evie, and Denny wasn't ready for it. Drops for the Bears' point. Gretter sets up Denny, but it gets over the net. Evie pushes it across. Sigourney sends it right back. They're going to set up Bender on the far side. Dug out of there by Gretter. Trouble for Sigourney, but Finneran able to get it back across. Now the kill attempt by Murphy is picked up. Gretter up top to Moore. Moore's kill attempt is picked up by Spies in the back row. Knapp with a kill attempt, but it goes into the net. Chittick there just checks in for Hanselman. Joe Moore with the jump serve from the far side. It's picked up by Gierking. Spies hits it up closer. Now Evie's just going to have to bump it across. Gretter sets up Finneran in center court. Finneran's kill attempt is dug out by Gierking. And Knapp's kill attempt goes out of bounds for the Savage point. Moore sends it across. Knapp's going to push it across, but they're going to say a lift on her. Savages now lead 10-6. We're in the fourth set. Sigourney leads 2-1. Moore sends a diving serve across, picked up by Bender. Right back to her, and she dinks it across. Rosenboom mishits it. Aller saves it, and Finneran sends it across. Now a kill attempt by Bender on the far side. It's trouble. Finneran tries to keep it alive, but cannot. These are going to say Chittick lifted it as she was falling to the floor. Served by Jocelyn Bender. Evie's going to set up their offense quickly on the return. Dibblevek's kill is picked up, pushed across by Denny, right back by the Bears. Chittick sends it right back across. Now the Bears set up a bump at the net. It's be a battle of the net. Fennerin just pushes it back across. We're caught back in that back and forth as the Bears continue doing it. Now Aller's going to set it up high to Chittick on the far side. Chittick's skill attempt is going to go out of bounds. Nearly took out the line judge.
That one was too fast for even me to keep up with.
Yeah. That's Jocelyn Bender. She sends it away. Chittick picks it up. Gretter's going to set Chittick up in the corner as she hits it softly, picked up by Evie. Knapp pushes it across. Aller sets up Denny on the near side. Denny's kill attempt is picked up by Gherking. Right back. Gherking's just going to have to bump it over. Picked up by Fennerin. Gretter far side to Chittick. Chittick tries to dink it over the blockers and is successful as the spin on that one was trouble for the Bears. Another point for the Savages. 11-8. Fennerin checks out. In comes Clarahan. Aller's serve goes into the net. That's Nicole Murphy now serving. Sigourney gets it right back across. Bender sets up. Lost the name there for a second. Sigourney gets it right back across. Back over. Chittick picks it up to Gretter. Far side to Clarahan. Clarahan just pushes it up to keep it alive. And the Bears set up back row kill attempt from Gherking, and it goes into the net. Danny will check in check out, excuse me. Taylor Rosenboom will come in and serve. Picked up. Now a kill attempt by Debovec is blocked by Clarahan. Rosenboom sends it across, picked up by Spies. Bender. He's got it's trouble as Debovec and Knapp run into each other on the setup by Bender. $14-9 now. As Rosenboom sends it across. Debovec tries a kill attempt. This is out of bounds from the back row. And Evie's going to take a timeout as Sigourney's increased its largest lead since middle of the first set. They lead by 6 here in the fourth set. If they can get to 25 here, they will win the match.
All right, some of our sponsors for tonight: Helmuth Ford, Shuttler Insurance Services, Bridget's Public House, Cassio Rourke, Grim Real Estate, Son-in-Law Services, Kelly Style at State Farm Insurance, SDE Trucking, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, Sigourney Body Shop, Oski Dental, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, and Adam Clark for Sheriff. Those are our sponsors for tonight's volleyball game here on Steve Shuttler Media. Again, we'll have more volleyball for you, Sigourney at Keota on Monday, September 30th.
All righty. Out of that, Taylor Rosenboom will come out and serve. Picked up by Spies to Bender. Bender's going to set up Debovec. Her kill attempt is blocked at the net by Clarahan. Picked back up by Evie. Shovel for Sigourney, but Clarahan gets it right back across. Gherking lifts it to Bender. Bender to Debovec. Her kill attempt goes into the net for the Savage point. Savages on a 5-point run here. Rosenboom serve. Picked up by Spies. Bender. Far side to Debovec. Picked up in the back row initially. Dug out of the net by Clarahan and couldn't quite get there. Here's Rosenboom. Hit it off of her fist into the net. And Evie ends that run. She's going to send up Christy Knapp to serve for the Bears. Picked up by Aller. Rosenboom's going to set up. Chittick on the near side. It's blocked at the net. Clarahan tries to dig out the block. Cannot do it. Another point for EV. Knapp serve. Goes right to Moore. Moore sends it up to the front line. Clarahan's going to try a kill off the set by Rosenboom, and it's good. Kill for Reagan Clarahan. Hannah Hanselman will check in for Chittick here, and she'll go in to serve. Hannah serves, picked up by Spies. Bender is going to set up Gherking this time from the 10-foot line. Picked up by Rosenboom. Aller sends it up front to Moore, tries to tip it over the blockers. They get it up to the net. Clarahan bounces it off the head of Gherking. That's a point for EV. I don't know what that signal means. I think Clarahan made contact with the ball before it actually crossed the net. Here's Debleveck's serve. And now at the net, Clarahan misfires. Point for EV. There's Valley trying to start up a run here. Olivia Debleveck served to Moore. Rosenboom's going to set up Moore on the far side. Her kill attempt is blocked right back to Hanselman and out of bounds. So that's 3 in a row for the Bears. Trying to stay alive in this best of 5. They are down 2-1 right now, 17-14. Olivia Debleveck sends it into the net. Now I'll give it right back to the Savages. Addie Finneran will now check in for the libero, Danny Aller. Finneran, Moore, Gretter on the front line. Bender sets up Gherking on the far side. This kill attempt is good. Sigernu is caught off guard on that one as libero Aller comes back in. Out comes Clarahan. Hayden Bender sends it across to Gretter. Gretter gets it to Rosenboom. Rosenboom tries to set up Finneran. Finneran slaps it across. Now Bender to Gherking. Gherking's kill attempt this time is too strong and out of bounds. I can tell you that Ava Gherking's kill attempts they're hard. She hits the ball hard. Just battles with that consistency. It's either it's way out of bounds, in the net, or unstoppable. It's one of the 3. And here comes serve from Bailey Gretter. Bender's going to set up Bender on the far near side. Aller dives, keeps it alive. Hanselman sends it back to the center. Gretter's going to have to reverse bump it across. At the 10-foot line, Bender sends it to Gherking's kill attempt is tipped by Finneran, and Gretter can't dig it out off the tip. Gherking serve, picked up by Hanselman, and Moore got lost in the moment there as she almost acted like she couldn't play it out of bounds even though her teammate had hit it. Moore receives the serve. Gretter to Finneran. Finneran's skill attempt is blocked. Goes to the back row. Aller keeps it alive. Danny gets it back across and nobody's home for EV.
Heck of an effort by Aller there. Heck of an effort.
Yeah. Here comes Chittick in for Hanselman. Joe Moore serving, 2017. Moore's serve is picked up by Spies. Bender's just going to have to send it across. Moore up to Gretter. Gretter's going to set up Chittick on the far side. Chittick dinks it over the defense. It's trouble for the Bears, and it's good. It'll go down as a kill for McKinley Chittick. Now a substitute called by EV. Christy Knapp will check out. Coming in will be Alizia Walker. Or Eliza Walker, I should say. More serve. His miscommunication between Gherking and Bender. He goes down as an ace for Joe Moore. And the Bears are going to take a timeout as Savage is only 3 points away from winning the match. And I believe that's their last timeout of the match as well.
Got really quiet in here, Josh.
Yeah, it did. Everybody's trying to hear what the coach has to say. Want to know the secrets.
Yeah, so once again doing volleyball here on Steve Shetler Media for the first time. Things have gone pretty good so far tonight, Josh. And again, we're going to be doing the Sigourney game at Keota coming up on Monday, September 30th. So make sure you tune in for more volleyball action at that time.
All right. Said before that timeout, Sigourney 3 points away from winning the match. EV will need 7 before Sigourney scores 3 to keep this thing going, and Moore serves it into the net.
Just when you think Sigourney has all the momentum.
Well, that's what timeouts will do to you.
Yep.
Change your rhythm. Now, Knapp's going to come back in for Walker. Comes a serve by Jocelyn Bender. Gretter's going to set up. Moore is just going to have to push it across. Debovec tries to find an opening in the Sigourney defense. Does not. And Gretter sends it back across, but it's out of bounds. That was very, very close. But both line judge simultaneously signaled out of bounds. So they have a better view than us. Here comes the serve by Bender. Moore. Gretter just dinks it over the net. Bears hit it right back. Gretter now sets up Chittick on the far side. Chittick's kill attempt is good. Off the hands of Debovec and Murphy. Danny Aller's turn to serve for the Savages. Up in the back row, Debovec sends it back across. Aller gets it up in the air. Clarahan just has to push it across. Debovec sets up Knapp. Knapp's skill attempt goes to the back row. Aller. Gretter to Clarahan is picked up. Now Debovec's skill attempt is picked up by Moore initially. It's trouble for the Savages, but Chittick's able to get it back over. And the Bears will try it again, and this time the kill attempt by Murphy goes out of bounds near side. And we are at match point.
Danny Aller giving her all on that.
Easy on the puns.
Yeah.
Easy. Here comes Aller's serve. Next point for Sigourney. Secures the match victory. EV's not giving up, though. Sigourney's in trouble. Clarahan gets it back across. Bender sends it up to Bender. Bender sets up a kill attempt by Knapp. Picked up by the Savages. Gretter posts it across. Debovec right back across. Aller now sets up Chittick on the far side. Chittick pushes it. Bender gets it. Gherking to the net. It's trouble for EV, and the Savages are going to win 25-19. And they will win the match by a score of 3-1 here tonight. So, successful first Steve Shetler Media volleyball match and a victory for the Sigourney Savages. But very closely contested sets tonight here as they went 25-20 in favor of Sigourney, 25-19 Sigourney, 21-25 EV, and 25-19 Sigourney. So certainly not lopsided by any means. Very, very tightly fought all the way through here.
And I think we're going to be getting a post-game interview, maybe?
I can
We
go.
can take a 10-minute break if you want.
I don't like taking 10-minute breaks at, 9 o'clock at night?
We'll give Coach Davis a minute here to see if she wants to come up and chat with us.
Yeah, we'll see. Clearly they're doing something because all the girls got handed something and kind of took off right to the far side of the gym, so they must have right over to their parents they go. So I'm not sure.
Anyway, we do thank our sponsors, Helmuth Ford, Shetler Insurance Services, Bridget's Public House, Cassio Rourke at Grimm Real Estate, Son-in-Law Services, Kelly Stiles State Farm, SDE Trucking, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Sigourney Body Shop, Oski Dental, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, and Adam Clark for Sheriff. I think we're going to call it a night, Josh.
Yeah, looks like Coach Davis is meeting up with a relative right now.
I think that's Grandma Davis.
Yeah, maybe we'll get her at the Kyoto game. We'll be a little more organized about it.
All right. Well, Josh, thank you for your announcing tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow night, Pekin football, live here on Steve Shuttler Media. Again, from English Valleys tonight, Sigourney wins in volleyball. Is it 3-1?
3 games to 1, or three sets to 1.
3 sets to 1. Got to get the terminology down. We'll get her done here on Steve Shuttler Media. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.